So let's continue our lecture series on velocity and acceleration in polar, cylindrical and Cartesian coordinate system. What I am going to discuss today is very important. It's very important in mathematical physics. Though we are going to study this in classical mechanics, let's read some important concept today. That is volume and area in polar coordinate system and cylindrical coordinate system. Just remember the formula, that is enough. So remember these things, two things, one for spherical and another for cylindrical. The formula for volume in spherical polar coordinate system is given by r square sine theta d theta d phi dr. Okay, for cylindrical system it is given by rho d rho d phi dz. Area in spherical polar coordinate is given by r dr d theta. Similarly, it is rho d rho d phi. And theta component, that is angular component, is essential for writing this area component. Okay, area. So this is volume in spherical polar coordinate, and this is area. Same for cylindrical, and for cylindrical it's volume and this is area. Okay, this concept is important for solving mathematical physics, and please do remember this formulas. It's very important for long run as well. So today we are going to discuss an interesting thing, that is the division of components, and to write the Cartesian in terms of polar and polar in terms of Cartesian. It's very interesting. It might come in some of the examinations, so let's do that. So let's take polar coordinate system. Polar coordinate system. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, let me draw axis x and y. This is the position vector r, this is the theta. You are master in it now, I think. This is er cap, this is e theta cap. They are orthogonal to each other, correct? The unit vector in x axis is I cap and y axis is j cap. So let's write. Okay, so class 12 concept, we can divide this r in x-axis and y-axis as r vector equals to r cosine of theta I cap plus r sine of theta j cap. We can we can just take this r in the denominator. So this is cosine of theta I cap plus sine of theta j cap. It is e cap r so we can write e cap r as cosine of theta I cap plus sine of theta j cap. As you know, see, this is very interesting. E cap theta is just 90 degree ahead of er cap. We can easily find if we add 90 degree to this theta and 90 degree to this theta, we can say what we find is equal to E theta cap. Okay, so E theta cap we can write cosine of theta 90 degree plus, if you write in radian, that's the SI unit and that's better I think, whatever, and sine pi upon 2, we can write this as minus sine of theta I plus cosine of theta j. Yeah, so I am assuming you know this all sine tan cos concept, all sine tan cos, and what is plus and what is minus for the trigonometric relations. I am assuming that you know that. If you don't know, do comment, I can help you. Okay, so for I, okay, now what we have done this, we have just find that ER cap and E cap R and E cap theta. Now let's find I cap in terms of ER cap. So let's do that. I cap, see, here it is E cap R. We are taking this component, and as I have told you in my previous video that if it is theta, we just need to take the cosine component in this direction. So we are going to do that. So it is ER cos theta, right? Just in this, and see this. Now E cap theta is 90 degree ahead of E cap R. So if I say E cap R is in this direction, we will always take E cap theta is in this direction, we can take at that time E cap theta. As E cap theta is orthogonal, we just need to add 90 degree or pi upon 2 with that theta. Okay, what I am doing is that I am just taking the cosine component of E theta, E cap theta, and just adding pi by 2 with it, as it is pi by 2 ahead of E to the E cap R. So we can write, yeah, so this is the relation. Similarly for J, what we can do, we can take this E cap R in J direction. So as this is theta, this is 90 minus theta, so we are going to take the sine component. Sine component. And similarly, as E cap theta is in this direction, that is, we are also, if it is in this direction, we are going to take sine theta. As it is in this direction, that is 90 degree ahead, we are just going to add 90 with this theta. So obviously we are going to get sine component plus 90, that is ER sine theta E cap theta cosine of theta. Okay, so these are the two relations, 4 relations actually. You don't need to memorize, just go through it, you can easily do it in the examination hall. Okay, let's go to cylindrical system. Cylindrical coordinate, whatever you like to say. So let's draw axis. I have done this in my previous video, so you should know this. This is the angle, this is rho, this is rho, this is the point of rho phi z. This is rho phi, this is phi cap, and this is rho cap, the unit, yeah, and it is 90 degree ahead. This e cap phi, this one, yeah. So again, see, this is phi, so this is I cap, this is j cap. We are not going to work with k cap here, so we can write this, we can break this into components. It is e cosine of phi I cap, this direction, and obviously this will be sine. Okay, so we can find the cap. You can also write e cap phi, whatever, e cap rho, whatever you are comfortable in. Rho, everything is rho, okay. I may sometimes say phi, extremely sorry for that. So sine phi j, yeah. So this is the relation, and obviously, as you have done in the previous slide, it is 90 degree height, it is phi cap, so you can write phi cap, just add 90 degree to get this relation, cosine of phi plus 90 plus sine of phi plus 90. Phi cap. This is the relation. Now let's find the relation of I cap with this one. This is I cap. See this? This is phi cap, rho cap. Rho we are going to take in this direction. This is phi, so we are going to take cosine component, correct? So let's take the cosine component. It is given by yeah, cosine phi plus, and for this we are just going to add 90 degree with phi to get this relation. So it's cosine phi, obviously it is 90 degree ahead, so this is the final result with relation with I. So our last relation is with j, I'm writing here, okay, j cap is equal to, this is j cap, so it is obviously the sign for this phi cap, sorry, rho cap, rho sine phi plus obviously e phi sine, obviously we are going to add 90 with it, and it is 90 degree ahead, so the final result is this. There's 4 relations, okay, 1 2 3 4. I think the concept is clear to you. So thanks for watching the video, hope this is helpful. Thanks again.